Iron Maiden, die ureiserne Jungfrau des britischen Heavy Metal, ist endgültig wieder da. Schon seit über einem Jahr spielen die Herren um Bassist Steve Harris wieder in der lang bewährten alten Besetzung zusammen. Denn Sänger Bruce Dickinson und Gitarrist Adrian Smith, die die Band Anfang der 90er verlassen hatten, sind nach Hause zurückgekehrt.
It was a bit of bridge building from the manager, really, because there was a lot of rumours going around towards the end of the Virtual 11 tour. There was a lot of rumours going around and stuff, which there always is stuff going around about us anyway, but there seemed to be loads of rumours going around that we were getting back together, and we were like, well, where's this coming from? This is really odd, you know, because at that time we weren't even thinking about that kind of thing, and in the end we just said, look, you know, is it coming from Bruce? You know, is he sort of, you know, doing interviews and saying stuff in interviews and what have you, and this, you know, and he's also making a metal album again, which we thought was a bit strange because he left the band so that he could do something, you know, completely different. So we just said to Rod, look, you know, our manager, and said, you know, what's going on? So maybe you should speak to him and find out what's going on. And sure enough, he just went away and spoke with him and you know, asked him what he wanted to do and if he did want to come back and stuff like that. And he was like, well, yeah, he would like to come back.
Coming back in the band was well, it was not traumatic, you know. I mean, it was very, very easy to come back in the band.
Bereits im letzten Jahr gab es eine Reunion-Tour. Diesen Sommer geht es jedoch auf große Welttournee und das mit neuer Platte im Gepäck. Brave New World heißt das lang erwartete Werk und wird von Kennern bereits mit dem Maiden-Klassiker Seventh Son of a Seventh Son verglichen. Produziert wurde die Platte von Kevin Shirley, der in der Vergangenheit auch schon für Aerosmith und die Black Crowes an den Reglern saß.
I think it's a very strong album. I mean, I think musically it's just a progression from the last two albums, really. We haven't tried to do anything, you know, one way or the other. We haven't tried to be retrospective just because Bruce or Adrian have come back. And so musically it's just, you know, the natural progression from the last two. And I think it's really kind of 70s progressive influenced a lot. But then some of the other albums have been like that. I mean, Seventh Son was like that, and X Factor and stuff like that was kind of 70s progressive influence as well. But this probably more so than any of the others. And it's not a concept album or anything like that. It's just 10 short stories. But I think it's a very strong album. I mean, we're going to do a lot of stuff off the new album on the tour in France, in Strasbourg, and goes right through till November when we finish up in the UK. And that'll be taking, you know, all Europe, Japan, Australia, you know, America, Central, South America, and Australia. So it's quite, you know, a massive tour. But it's actually a short tour for us, really, because we're playing a lot of festivals. It means that the tour ends up being shorter than it usually is. So it'll end up being about 5 months instead of 9. But that's fine. I mean, it's a summer tour, so that's what you do. You know, it's in the summer. You normally play festivals.
Und so, meine lieben Kinderchen, jetzt geht doch bitte zum Fernseher und schaltet den ab. Denn jetzt kommt Rock! Auf die Fresse! Ha! Ja, too hard. Ihr wolltet es immer wieder und ihr wollt es immer härter. Iron Maiden, legen wir erstmal sanft mit los. Snapcase, wird's ein bisschen krasser. Und zum guten Schluss, Megadeth. Das war's von mir. Ich danke fürs Zusehen. Freue mich auf ein baldiges Wiedersehen hier bei True Rock aus dem Lake Media Park oder aus unserem Studio. Ich gehe jetzt schlafen. Tschüss.